morning! For language arts today, you'll go to your Treasure Island book and go to page 37 and the back, which is 38. And you're going to work on relative pronouns, who, whom, and whose. And that's it for language arts. Okay, for science today, we are going to talk about how mineral replacement fossils are made. You are going to create a storyboard of how they are made. So this is an example of one and how a fossil is formed. So the first three are showing that the fish dies, sinks to the bottom of the ocean, and then is covered with sand and different layers. And then millions of years later, as the earth shifts and change, the fossil is pushed to the top, and eventually is discovered. This is my storyboard that I made. I used 4 pieces of paper, 1, 2, 3, 4, and tape them together. I put paper in your folder if you want to try doing this, or you could split it into fourths and do yours that way too. So this is the first one. It says, when a fish dies, it sinks into the mud at the bottom of the ocean. It's died, sinking. The skeleton is buried in sediment and mud. And then over time, it will start to get covered in sediments. So do you see on my picture right here? I have it being buried in sediments over the years. The soft parts of the fish are rotted away and only the bones are left. So you've got layers and then you just have your bones. And right here, if it sinks into the ocean has salt in the water. So salt is usually the key mineral that replaces their bones. So this says minerals seep into the bones. The mud turns to rock. Now this takes a really long time for it to happen. Minerals are left inside the bones. Finally, the fish becomes a fossil. So in order for something to become a fossil, it has to die under the right elements where it can be buried under layers of sediment and also where the minerals can replace the bones. So that is the reason why not everything is fossilized, especially a mineral replacement fossil. Something living has to die where these steps can take place.